G'day there mates, my name is Mr. Magilla-Cutti. Welcome back once again to my channel. Today, we're going to continue the story of Hogwarts Legacy. So, last video, we pretty much did a couple more side quests. Well, finished one off and did another one. One was where we actually find all those chomping cabbages. And then, we found out he was stealing from people. Which turned out to be a niffler. That's my sister. And today we're going to continue on with the main story. So Poppy wanted to talk to us, so we'll do that once we get all these traces of magic. Now I had to restart the recording here because it was just pretty much spiders attacking me. Spiders. So yeah, I had to pretty much start all over again. That sucked. I don't know if it could be done about it. And which really does suck because I ran into a couple of centaurs. And I didn't think we'd actually run into them in this game. But who knows, maybe I'll run into them again. Excuse me. By the way, how many more these spawns do I need to find in order to two more? Okay, so the next time I see one, I'll definitely be doing them. Because I will definitely want to extend that magic meter. Ah, oh, 4-6. When you see the centaurs one, do you think any four-legged creature will be one? Which sounds rude, doesn't it? It probably should just be up here. Another magical creature spot. What's this one meant to be? I don't see anything here. Oh, it's a moon cart. No wonder there's anything. No one there.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Okay, so Poppy wants to meet us up here. Hello.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Fire and advice. Does this have something to do with a Hungarian horntail, perhaps? Like, are we going to rescue a dragon? I doubt it, but...
A centaur. Tread carefully.
There they are.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? that we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Yeah, centaurs really do have trust issues with wizards. I'm surprised with how wizards treat other creatures.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
That's what I said.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Yeah. Let's just have none of the students here actually taking to helping them. Idiots. Whoa!
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Now that you mention it, we did see some of those dog bogs with dark ancient magic on them. Could it be that Ramrock somehow corrupted them?
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
It looks like they were drinking.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts. Revelio.
What else is around here? Looks like that's the only thing. What is that?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
I don't know about you, but that definitely looks like a giant collar. In fact, I think it is a collar.
Anything interesting?
A dragon? Maybe.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
I don't even think he would know about this.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I still say we go with a discreet approach.
Might I remind everyone that a wizard's sharpest tool is his mind? Perhaps best to shun that which leads it astray. Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone.
Come to think of it, someone messing up. Confringo, how does that feel? Head in the clouds, this one.
Should have kept your distance.
I tried to, but it's too late for me to turn back. Let's try that again. Alright.
That's a brilliant idea.
I forgot I can sprint.
Just because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike beasts. We had a Kneazor at our house. I wept when he died.
Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you. What you dribbling over there? Look like you've been had by the flopperworm himself.
Alright. Let's see what these guys have been up to. I think it's going to be one of the tents where it's big on the inside. Yeah.
What in Merlin's name?
Oh my god, I was right.
Dragons?
It's a Welsh green, I think. As for the other one, I think that's a horntail.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind.
Yeah.
There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Right.
What I wouldn't give to be a Devaguise right now.
Authorized personnel.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done.
Jesus, they're really going at it, all things. I mean, I know they're dragons, but they're doing almost instinctive.
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Who my friends are now, don't I?
Did you hear those goblins? Ranok and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Are they?
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her it, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
I agree. And a Hebridean black. They're supposed to be a very, very large dragon. Oh, wait, I'm thinking of the Ukrainian Ironbelly. Sorry, when you play, I play too much Hogwarts Mystery, so
A low
a little more.
Right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Yes. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Definitely.
Careful! That number one is dragon intact! I wouldn't give a cup of mushroom tea.
Okay. Poacher executioner. Time for a bunch of students to be honest with me. I didn't see an executioner, so I don't know how I was going to do that.
You're the one we were looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
See how you like this?
Hold on, guys, we'll get you out of there.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Alright, so arrest the memento. Use every advantage you can get.
We don't have time. We need to free them now before more show up.
All right.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Mm-hmm. My That's right. That's it.
This way.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
True.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
Yeah.
Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
You take care, Poppy. Sweet baby Jesus. Well, say they got what they deserve. All them bastards.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Okay. Is that all? I think it is. Yeah. Let the field go. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back to the underground harbor. Well, actually go there, because I don't think we've ever been there. There's another one of those spots for ancient magic. So much for the tent. Let's get that flue powder point. Where they have it now. There it is. West Forbidden Forest. And the creature spot up ahead is what exactly? Oh, never mind. It's a purple toads again. Yeah, I managed to find a shiny Niffler. Anyway, let's head back to Hogwarts and do those assignments. So the underground harbor. I don't think it's near here. No, because I know that we have to go near the courtyard. Not there. I think it's over here. Yeah, over here. That's the boathouse. We want to go here to the Viaduct Courtyard. Bit of a strange name to say. If I remember correctly, the underground harbor should be over here. Whoa.
So this is the underground harbor.
Uh-huh.
Revelio.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
No, she doesn't. And I don't think she likes to be called the Grey Lady. If I remember correctly, from the movie, she was actually Rowena Ravenclaw's daughter. I wonder when she got the title of the Grey Lady, though. Ah, shooting pebbles.
Revelio.
Ah, over there. Hi, pal.
Revelio.
Located deep beneath the Viaduct courtyard is the landing for the boats delivering first-year students across the Black Lake to Hogwarts. Okay, I thought that was the other place out there, but I have been wrong before. And I'm not exactly completely knowledgeable about Hogwarts lore and all that. I know the bits and pieces I know from playing Hogwarts Legacy, Hogwarts Mystery. Okay, and we also need to go to the library, so... What's that again? Nope. No. Library. Here we are. Divination, potions, library.
Revelio.
It's in one of those keys. Ah. I've done one of these for a bit.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs. Revelio.
Still need to find a few of these. Anyway, there was supposed to be a chest near here. And one back in there. Didn't get it at the time because I was busy going downstairs. Right. And there's a few things I still missed downstairs. We'll get those. And there's a lock there. Again, I'll dedicate a few videos to just exploring the castle, seeing what we can find. Where's Glacius? There we go. Someone's a bit of a Quidditch fan. Alright, let's head upstairs. As far as staircase, it really must make you dizzy at times. Alright. Is it by chance marked by the assignment, perhaps? Ah, yes it is.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Oh,
Quiz?
boy.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
I may look at the answers.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
That's easy. Golden Snidget.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Flux. Felix Felchus, sorry.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The three brothers, the Deadly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Can't wait.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
I think it was the Wizards Council.
The Wizards Council.
That's correct. The Wizards Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Smallest, I think it's the Viper Tooth.
The Peruvian Viper Tooth.
Brilliant! Though the Viper Tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Oh god. I think it was Woodcroft?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
The hide behind. I think it was a demiguise.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Lethifold?
Lethifold. It was not the Betrother's Charm.
The Stunning Spell.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus Charm.
Oh.
The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Through its mouth. I think it's the Ashwinder.
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the Rune's Paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the Rune's Paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Ilvermorny?
The Amazon rainforest.
No. Ilvermorny is actually located on Mount Greylock. The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
I don't know any of these.
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Such as dusty book covers, or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Not now.
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Yep.
Revelio!
Book on Intimate Transfigurations. This book is designed to help guide a student who wishes to pursue more complicated types of transfiguration. Professor Weasley often recommends it to her advanced students for a bit of light reading.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
And it's not that far away. I think I got a bit of time. Yeah, so we'll do this and then we'll answer the episode. I gotta admit, there were some things I didn't even know about. I just took wrong guesses, but some stuff I did know
My
about.
mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
We'll have to do that stuff later. Get that out of the way.
Revelio!
Let's look at it under us. Don't know how we're going to get down there, but again, we'll do that when we start exploring Hogwarts a lot more.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Alright then. Transformation spell. In the Hogwarts Mystery games, there are actually several forms of transfiguration, so they all have different traces.
Beautifully done.
Spellmaster. Learn all the spells. I think that doesn't count the forbidden curses.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Actually, no.
Not at all. I was, merely interested in learning more about the Aura program. I saw Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Okay, so I might as well practice this one. Jesus. Looks like for the poor guy that's actually transfigured.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Okay.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet. Thing about gobbledygook.
Yeah. So we still got a lot of stuff to do, but that's gonna have to wait for another time. So that'll be it for today's episode. I'm definitely happy with all this. So next episode, we'll be doing more the side quests here. So first of all, we were doing the dragon debrief, and then we'll be talking to Natty. I think there's going to be more side quests to do, but I prefer to do those first and then move on to the other ones later. So that's going to do it for me, people. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and show support for the channel. I would very much appreciate that. And with that all being said, time for me to get going. I'm going to do all my episodes tonight, and then I've got stuff to edit for tomorrow. Thank you all again, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and drive safely out there, people. Bye-bye, take care, have a good time.